Welcome back, my friends, to another thrilling adventure with the International Bigshot. It's a Sunday morning. In fact, today is the very first day of daylight savings time here in the United States. We turned our clocks ahead last night, 1 hour, so everybody woke up with 1 hour less sleep. And the reason they do this on weekends, of course, is so that people are not missing work because their clocks are wrong. I know that it's sort of disconcerting when this happens because I know I was working away at the stuff I normally do in the morning, and I'm watching the clock thinking that somehow I'm behind schedule. But it only lasts a day, and tomorrow when I get up, I'll be on the proper schedule. But along with daylight savings time also comes something that happens a lot in the spring, is people start turning their thoughts to fitness or getting in shape. I'll see a lot of commercials on TV in the next couple of weeks about people wanting to lose weight, to get ready for the beach, things like that. Now, when I say I'll see a lot of commercials, I should say I'll see a lot more commercials, because you see a lot of those weight loss commercials on TV right now anyway. So in this video, what I thought I would talk about is the weight loss equipment that I also see advertised a lot on TV, and offer some advice to people about whether or not you should actually purchase any of it. So stick around. The real problem with daylight savings time is that we're only on it. Well, we're on daylight savings time for 8 months out of the year. The other 4 months we're on standard time. What's the point? Okay, my producer is telling me that I need to get to the point. Yeah, I know. Look, I told you, I want those green M&Ms out of my dressing room. That was last week. And besides, whoever heard of blue M&Ms? Just take care of it. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yes, exercise equipment. I think we've all seen those advertisements on television for gizmos like Peloton bikes, something called a mirror, something you hang on your wall that talks to you. I think they made a horror movie about something like that once. But that's another story. I don't want to make my producer angry at me again. But here's the thing. If you're thinking of buying a Peloton bike because it's springtime, or because for some reason you can't go to the gym, or you can't exercise, and you think a Peloton bike or a big piece of exercise equipment, let's put it that way, is the secret to success, losing weight, getting fit, morning, then you're wrong about that. If you haven't exercised before, if you're not a fitness fanatic, honest to God, you are wasting your money buying these expensive pieces of equipment. Many years ago, my brothers and sister and I bought my mother a treadmill. I think she used it once while we were all watching, trying to teach her how to use it. And that was it. She never ever used it again. It just took up space in the house. So if you're thinking of buying a Peloton bike thinking that that's the answer to all your fitness woes, think again. If you're new to fitness, then I would suggest that you do it on your own. Get out and walk. Get out and run. Go down to the basement and dust off that old crate you called a bicycle 30 years ago. Put some lube on it and start pedaling. That's all you need to do. And then, after a couple of months or maybe a year or a little more, if you find that you're turning yourself into a fitness buff, then that would be a good time to consider exercise equipment. Other than that, seriously, you're just wasting your money. You're going to pay a lot of money and you're never going to use it to get your money back. You're not going to get fit because you won't use it. There's nothing wrong with these machines. It's the psychology behind it. Lots of people that want to go on a diet. I'm not getting off the topic, believe me, this is related. If you want to go on a diet, lots of people think, well, I have to buy a gym, or I have to join a gym, or I have to sign up for some diet program on the internet, or buy certain foods from Weight Watchers, or whatever the heck they're calling themselves now. You don't have to do any of that. Well, doing it makes you feel better. It makes you feel like you've taken a step in the right direction. But you need to think past that first step. What is it that you can do on a regular and consistent basis that doesn't really cost you any money, and you can do it or not do it, and then find out if it's really for you? That's what you need to do. Don't immediately think that spending $2,000 for a Peloton bike is the secret of success. It's a good way to spend $2,000, but it's not a good way to get fit. Okay, let's run through this scenario. You're a fitness disaster. You have more money than you know what to do with, so you think that buying a Peloton bike or some other ridiculously expensive piece of equipment is a good idea. So let's see what happens. A Peloton bike costs about $1,800, $1,900. You have to have the app according to their website in order to make it work. I don't know why. I mean, it's a bike, you can just pedal it, I would imagine. But then after you get it, do you use it? Probably not. Good morning. So what you've done is just spent $2,000 on something that when you did it, you felt really good, you were fired up, and then when you use it, you realize that it takes a lot of physical work to use it properly. So after about a week, you stop using it. It's a waste of money. The better thing to do is, if you're serious about fitness, just do it with things that you don't have to spend any money on. Go for a walk, go for a run. Take it from there. If you feel good, join a gym. But don't join a gym just to think you're going to lose weight or get fit, because it's just another way to use money. Good enough? All right. Producer says yes. Most of my fitness is done walking in the wintertime and cycling in the summertime. And I made a video last summer about how you really don't need a lot of equipment for biking. If you can find an old bike at your house, you can watch that video by clicking the link up there. But I'm not using the bike right now because it's still in the garage. I'm waiting for warmer weather. But it's a bike that my niece used when she was 11 years old, so that's like 20 years ago or more. It's an old beater. But bikes never really, if you take care of them and don't bang into them or run over them with your car, bike will last forever. Occasionally they'll need new tires or new brake pads and new cables, but that's pretty much it. And that's what I'm doing with my niece's bike right now. Later on this spring, probably in April or early May, I'm going to be making more videos in a fitness vein. When you watch television, it's just off the charts, some of the things that they're trying to sell you on TV. Fitness apps, fitness equipment. It's the same thing with drugs. I watch Perry Mason, and I tell you, I swear I could become a pharmacist for all the drugs commercials that they show on that particular channel. Well, they think that only old people watch it. Maybe they're right. Who knows? Anyhow, that's it for this edition of Things I Don't Like. Please stay tuned for more videos. If you like them, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.